Heart of a small, forgotten town nestled deep within the woods, there stood a dilapidated mansion that bore witness to a dark and twisted history. Its once grand facade was now shrouded in shadows, its windows broken and boarded up, casting an eerie silhouette against the moonlit sky. This was the home of the infamous Dollmaker, a recluse whose name was whispered in hushed tones by the locals for fear of invoking his curse. Legend has it that the Dollmaker was a master craftsman who possessed an unlikely talent for creating lifelike dolls. Each doll was meticulously crafted in its likeness, with glassy eyes that seemed to follow you wherever you went and porcelain skin that felt cold to the touch. But beneath their pristine exteriors lay something sinister, a darkness that lurked within the depths of their hollow forms. It was said that the Dollmaker made a pact with dark forces to imbue his creations with life, but in doing so, he sealed his own fate. As the years passed, the dolls became more than just playthings. They became vessels for the souls of the damned, trapped for eternity within their porcelain prisons. Those who dared to enter the mansion never returned, their screams echoing through the night as they became victims of the Dollmaker's curse. But despite the warnings, there were always those foolish enough to seek out the secrets hidden within its walls. One such soul was Emily, a young woman whose curiosity led her to the doorstep of the mansion one fateful night. Ignoring the warnings of the townsfolk, she ventured inside, her footsteps echoing through the empty halls as she searched for answers. As she explored the empty rooms, Emily stumbled upon the Dollmaker's workshop, where rows upon rows of dolls lined the shelves, their lifeless eyes staring back at her with an unsettling gaze. Trembling with fear, she reached out to touch one of the dolls, only to recoil as she felt a cold hand grasp her own. Before she stood the Dollmaker herself, her twisted visage contorted into a malevolent grin as she beckoned her closer. With a voice like gravel, he spoke of the curse that bound him to this place, of the souls he had trapped within his creations, and of the fate that awaited anyone who dared to defy him. But Emily was undeterred, fueled by a determination to unravel the mysteries of the mansion and free the souls trapped within. With each step she took, the Dollmaker's power waned, her hold over the dolls weakening as their lifeless eyes began to flicker with a glimmer of humanity. In a final confrontation, Emily faced the Dollmaker head-on, her courage bolstered by the knowledge that she alone possessed the power to break the curse. With a defiant cry, she shattered the doll that held his soul captive, releasing him from his prison and banishing the darkness that had plagued the town for so long. As the first light of dawn broke through the windows of the mansion, Emily emerged victorious, her spirit unbroken despite the horrors she had witnessed. And though the Dollmaker's curse had been lifted, the memory of his twisted creations would linger in the minds of the townsfolk forevermore, a reminder of the darkness that lurked within the shadows.